Hey guys, Portia here, and today I am working on adding patches to a varsity jacket. Well, at least it's my version of patches. We're going to be using HTV to get the job done. So guys, let's get started by jumping right on into Cricut Design. So I am starting with a ping of a varsity jacket. This is going to give me an idea of what it is I'm working with. It's going to give me perspective. So I just brought this in to show you guys where I started. I don't need this anymore. And we are going to slide on up. This is my project. So like I said, I used the jacket to give me perspective. What I did was brought in different silhouettes. So that's where you see all the black of items that represent or are special to my son, because this is who this varsity jacket is going to be for. So he's on the basketball team. This represents his faith. He loves his anime, one of his favorite sayings, all that good stuff. So I really wanted to say, you know, I wanted to speak to him, which is why I love personalizing things, guys. So what's going to happen here, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the different HTVs. This here is going to be in a type of HTV called Brick. It's a little bit thick, and I'll show you guys a little later. This is just going to add us a little bit of more texture to the piece, so everything isn't so flat. Everything that you see in brown, I'll be cutting out in gold. So what I want to do is, I will show you. You see I have the actual silhouette here, and then I have the shadow of it. That's the offset. So in order to do that, you just go up to offset and you can hit apply. You can change the thicknesses and all that good stuff, and then you can also change whether it's rounded or if it's the edges are more sharp. Once you do that, you have an offset, and you could change the colors as you see fit. And of course, you don't have to change the colors. It's about what you put on the mat and it cuts, because it doesn't know what it's cutting. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut out all of my pieces, and then we will go from there. So like I mentioned before, certain pieces were cut with the Brick vinyl, or rather the Brick HTV. And then I used a shiny black and a gold. So let's go ahead and get everything weeded out. And we are all cut out, not too bad. So guys, I did come across a bit of a dilemma. Initially, I was going to use my full-size press to get these decals put onto the jacket, but I began to think about the jacket is more made up of wool and leather, and I do not want to mess with the integrity of the fabrics. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Cricut mini press. That gives me more control over what it is I'm doing, because I'll be working in kind of like fairly small spaces. So we don't want to like add heat to places that really don't need to be. So for control, let's go ahead and press with the Cricut mini press. All right, so I am going to go ahead and start with the sleeve. This is the place that I want to be the most careful, because this is leather and I don't want to burn the leather. So I initially placed down a piece of heat tape to help me line up our cross silhouette here. And then what we're going to do is just go in with the heat press and press that on lightly. I will cover it with a piece of Teflon sheet, and I'm going to press just for about 10 to 12 seconds. We already might be over that. Just enough to make it stick for the first press, and it definitely is sticking. This is cool peel, so I'm going to let that cool off for a second. All right, we are all good there. So far, no major mishaps. Now let's come in with the Brick vinyl, and make sure, guys, y'all don't forget to mirror your images. With this particular silhouette, it don't really matter. And I'm just gonna eyeball this. I am a notorious eyeballer. I probably shouldn't do that, but I do, y'all. So let me just get this lined up. Now I am gonna apply a little bit more pressure here with our Brick vinyl. just to ensure that it sticks very well. All done with the first patch, not too bad. So guys, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and continue in that same manner, using eyeballing when I need to, and then using the heat transfer tape to help me measure in other places. So let's go ahead and get it all done. So this was the last patch. Let's take a look at the entire piece. And we are all done. I really hope that my son likes this. I had a lot of fun creating it, trying to make it really personal to him. The patches were just so easy to do. Now there were some spots with the patches where I like put something hard underneath just to help give me some leverage to press, like in this area here and with the words here. Also, I used a towel inside of the arm to give me leverage as well. So those are just a couple of things that help the press go a little bit easier. But this is all I have for you today. If you got any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, let me know. If you found this video helpful or just plain old entertaining, could you give it a thumbs up? But guys, as always, until next time, peace.